Welcome to another episode of Bar Clips. In this episode, we're exploring one of my favourite categories of spirit by taking a deep dive into rum. The flavour profile ranges from light-bodied, zesty and crisp white rums through to big, bold, heavy, dark rums. There's also rich, aged gold rums, spiced and flavoured rums, and rum-based spirits and liqueurs covering every profile in between. It's the broad breadth of flavour and style that makes rum the go-to spirit for the world's best bar professionals, and today we're joined by two exceptional talents. First up, we'll be visiting Guatemala, home of the world-renowned Ron Zacapa, where the unique microclimate, perfect for cultivating sugarcane, combined with a distinctive aging process that takes place 2,000 meters above sea level, produces a rum that's widely acknowledged to be one of the finest in the world. Ron Zacapa sits within the gold rum category, which typically have a more rounded flavour profile than white rum, but are also softer and usually less intense than the more robust dark rums. Aged for up to 23 years, Ron Zacapa develops a more complex flavour profile than light rum, carrying notes such as toffee, vanilla and dried fruit, making it the perfect rum for creating deliciously complex cocktails. And this is where our first contributor comes in, Rodolfo, who's going to be demonstrating his cocktail using Ron Zacapa 23. So, Rodolfo, over to you.
Hi Matt. Today we are making a cocktail in the world rum category. For this cocktail, we need Zacapa 23, passion fruit juice, and mango pure. Shaking is the technique we are going to use for this cocktail. Put some ice in your cup and put some ice in your shake. Then 1.5 ounces to Zacapa 22 rum, 2 ounces passion fruit juice, and 1.5 ounces to mango pure. And let me shake. For the final step, remove the ice, the cup, add the strain your cocktail, and the garnish. Gold rum like Zacapa 23 give us flavors like vanilla and chocolate for aging time, and we use this category rum to make refreshing cocktails. Matt, back to you.
Thanks, Rodolfo. I love what you've done with it there, and I can really see why a golden rum is just perfect for that style of cocktail. Next up, we're taking a look at another type of rum. We're going to look at white rum. Specifically, we're going to make a cocktail using Captain Morgan's White. Now, this rum is wonderfully versatile, but we're going to go back to basics and make a bona fide classic. We're going to make a mojito. Okay, so I'm going to start with the glass. I'm going to use a tall Collins glass, and into there I'm going to add mint leaves. Now, I've already picked these. All the bars that I've run in my career have always been high volume, high paced bars, so I want to make sure that I pick all of that mint beforehand to make it nice and quick. Now the thing that's going to help get the flavour out of that mint is the acidity from the lime juice. So I'm going to add the lime juice next. I'm going to add 25 ml. Now you could use a muddler to muddle the mint, but mint's delicate and soft. It really doesn't need a muddler. So actually, and again from a speed perspective, I'm going to use the back of a bar spoon and I'm just going to gently press the mint to extract the oils that I'm looking for and the flavour. Okay, I'm going to pop that to one side because I'm going to use that again. I'm going to add the rest of my ingredients. So I'm going to add 50 ml now of the star of the show, Captain Morgan's White. And then finishing off, I need that sweetness to balance that lime juice. So I'm going to add 12.5 ml of sugar syrup. Now, you will see some people muddle limes into a mojito. You'll see people use granulated sugar. That's all fine, there's no right or wrong. I like to have all those things pre-decanted, again, just to help with that speed and efficiency and the consistency of the drink. Now, I've got all my ingredients in there. All I need to do now is dilute. I'm going to add some crushed ice in order to do that. And I'm using the bar spoon that I used earlier. I'm going to churn this drink around. This is going to give me the dilution. It's also going to help me bring the mint from the bottom of the glass and display it around. A touch more crushed ice. And then finally, topped up with soda. Making sure that we leave a little wash line and we don't overfill. And then that's garnished with a really beautiful sprig of fresh mint. There you have it, classic mojito. Next up, I'm joined here by Danny. Danny, welcome to Bar Clips. Now, Danny's part of our Diageo Bar Academy family here in the UK. He's going to talk to you about another style of rum, dark rum. So Danny, over to you.
Thanks, Matt. Dark rum has many names and can be referred to as black rum or even blackstrap rum. Black rum can be both aged or unaged and is heavily characterised by the addition of caramel or molasses. The addition of molasses can add body and mouthfeel to a rum and adds bold, rich flavours that can range anywhere from toffee and treacle all the way to coffee and licorice. This bold nature of black rums means their addition to cocktails or long mixed drinks can add an incredible layer of depth and complexity and open well-known classics to a new world of flavour pairings. Today I'm going to be making a banana Mai Tai with Captain Morgan's Dark. The phrase Mai Tai is adapted from the Tahitian word meaning excellent or good, and the name was given to the cocktail after the legendary trader Vic served one to his Tahitian friends, and this was their response. For many years, the original recipe for the Mai Tai was hotly debated, and this has led to a wealth of incredible twists and amazing cocktails. For my twist, I'm going to be using Captain Morgan's Dark as the base. Their heavy notes of caramel, toffee and treacle are really going to lend themselves fantastically well to the lighter and fruity elements of the cocktail. I'm using 25ml of Captain Morgan's Dark. I'll then be adding 12.5ml of Captain Morgan's White. The lighter characteristics of this rum will help elevate the fruity and citrus elements in the rest of the drink. Next, I'll add 12.5ml of an orange liqueur. This is a staple in a Mai Tai, and the citrus orange notes will pair really well with the dark rum and add a punchy note to it as well. Next, I'm going to add a nice little fruity twist with 12.5ml of both banana syrup and 12.5ml of orgeat. The creamy fruitiness of the banana is going to pair really, really lovely with those dark, bold flavours of the rum, and the nutty marzipan-like finish of the orgeat is going to tie all those ingredients together really, really nicely. And then finally, I'm going to finish off with 20ml of lime juice. The acidity in this lime is going to cut through the sweetness of the rest of the ingredients really, really well and give it that lovely balanced finish. Because of the heavy nature of the ingredients involved in this cocktail, I'm going to need to give it a good hard shake. I'm going to strain it into a tiki glass filled with ice. And garnish it with some dehydrated banana chips. And there you have my banana Mai Tai using Captain Morgan's Dark. Matt, do you want to come give it a try?
Yeah, I'd love to. Okay. Gorgeous, Danny. It's super nice, thank you. So what I really love about Danny's drink is the fact that he's chosen a dark rum means that we've got all of those molasses and burnt sugar flavours in here which massively complement all the fruitiness that he's also incorporated, and it highlights that banana flavour, which is what he's garnished it with as well. Now, unfortunately, that's the end of this episode of Bar Clips. I'd love to say a big thank you to Rodolfo and to Danny for sharing their brilliant knowledge and their creative cocktails with us. Now, if you'd like to learn more about the rum category, head over to diageobaracademy.com and watch our fantastic masterclass. It's called Rum 101. And while you're there, you can also sign up and be part of our fantastic Diageo Bar Academy community. So until next time, or as Rodolfo would say in Guatemala, salud.